A few days ago, the biggest question was whether Nick Aldis and Gunther would finally collide at SummerSlam. Now that match is official. But another question has suddenly emerged, and it might be even more shocking. What if Sami Zayn helps Gunther destroy Nick Aldis? At first glance, it sounds ridiculous. Gunther and Sami Zayn are not friends. They don't trust each other. They've spent months battling over championships, opportunities, and respect. Yet sometimes in WWE, enemies don't unite because they like each other. They unite because they hate the same person. And that's exactly why this theory has started gaining attention. To understand why, we have to go back to where all of this really began. For Gunther, the frustration didn't start with Nick Aldis. It started with losing championship opportunities he believes should have been his. Gunther has spent months feeling like every major setback came from circumstances outside of his control. Controversial finishes, disputed decisions, missed opportunities. In his mind, the system has repeatedly failed him. Then came Nick Aldis. When Aldis stepped in and started making decisions that affected Gunther's future, the ring general didn't see a fair authority figure. He saw another obstacle, another person standing between him and what he believed belonged to him. That's why the rivalry became so personal so quickly. But here's where Sami Zayn enters the conversation, because Sami lost something too. Before we go further, if you are enjoying this breakdown, smash that like button and hit subscribe. It genuinely helps the channel grow and keeps these videos coming. Now, back to the story. When Gunther and Sami Zayn were forced to team together, neither man was thrilled about it. The partnership felt unstable from the beginning. Yet despite their differences, both men shared one goal: win, advance, get closer to championship opportunities. Instead, everything fell apart, and when the dust settled, both men were left frustrated. For Gunther, it fueled his anger toward Aldis. For Sami, it created questions that still haven't been fully answered. That's what makes this theory so interesting. Not because Sami suddenly likes Gunther, but because Sami may have his own reasons for being unhappy with how events unfolded. Imagine SummerSlam arrives. Gunther and Nick Aldis are locked in a brutal battle. The crowd is fully invested. Then suddenly Sami Zayn's music hits. The arena erupts. Immediately, every eye shifts toward the entrance. What happens next? That's where the possibilities become fascinating. Maybe Sami distracts Aldis. Maybe he simply watches from ringside. Maybe he doesn't help Gunther at all. Sometimes presence alone can change the psychology of a match. If Aldis sees Sami standing nearby, he'll have another problem to think about. Another uncertainty. Another distraction. And distractions against someone like Gunther can be dangerous. But let's be completely honest. There are strong reasons why this theory may never happen. Sami Zayn has spent years building a reputation as one of WWE's most principled competitors. He often chooses the harder path when it's the right path. Aligning himself with Gunther would be completely out of character for many fans, especially considering how tense their relationship has been. There's no trust between them, no friendship, no evidence of a growing alliance. That's why this remains speculation. Nothing on WWE television has officially hinted at Sami joining forces with Gunther. No backstage segments, no secret meetings, no direct teases. Just a shared frustration and a lot of unanswered questions. Still, WWE has surprised us before, and that's why it's worth paying attention. Because this entire rivalry has taken unexpected turns from the beginning. Few people predicted Aldis would become Gunther's SummerSlam opponent. Few people predicted their issues would escalate this quickly. And now we're heading into one of the most personal matches on the card. That's why Sami Zayn remains an intriguing wild card. Not because he's likely to help Gunther, but because WWE has given him enough history with this story to make fans wonder. And sometimes that's all it takes. One appearance, one distraction, one decision. That's all that could separate victory from defeat at SummerSlam. Whether Sami gets involved or stays far away from the action, his presence around this rivalry will be something worth watching. Because if there's one thing WWE has taught us over the years, it's that the most dangerous surprises are often the ones nobody sees coming. So now I want to hear from you. Will Sami Zayn play any role in Gunther versus Nick Aldis at SummerSlam, or will the ring general have to fight this battle completely on his own? Drop your predictions in the comments below, subscribe to the Ringside Observer, and I'll see you at ringside.